good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden. Well, it is a beautiful October day here in my garden, and I want to show you something that has happened here in the garden, and that is fall cleanup has begun with earnest. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. How are you enjoying this time of the year? Is fall one of your favorite seasons? And if so, just leave a comment down below. How is your garden growing? How is your garden developing? And have you begun your garden cleanup? Hello, and welcome to Catherine's Garden. It's so good to be here with you today. I hope all is well with you. Well, it is about to rain here in the garden, but I wanted to give you a very quick overview of what is happening in the garden. We have begun our garden cleanup. So come with me as we tour around and take a look at what is still flowering and what are the highlights of the garden. So back in this back garden here, we had tried to begin a vegetable patch here, and for the last 2 or 3 years we've really been, you can see this squirrel here zigging, check him out. But we have really tried to build up this earth here in this section. So what we've been doing is mulching it down with the leaves from the trees and creating compost. We also bought some compost earlier in the year, in the spring, and sprinkled it here as well. And I have to say that it was pretty productive in terms of the cucumbers. I had gotten a lot of cucumbers. The tomatoes I could have been better with. And as you can see, there's the cabbage still here in the ground. So they look good. Hopefully they will continue to produce or grow. I'm still trying to figure out cabbage and how best to grow it. Obviously, my husband's not finished yet. We put up those temporary fencing for the squash and for any of the cucumbers and vining plants. So we'll have to remove that, and also back there. But it's a lot of work, and I think he just did a fantastic job. The garden from this vantage point is really showing the fall experience here. You can see the asters, wild asters, in this bed, and the oat grass, the grass, variegated grass. Now these peppers, what a disappointment. I was trying something new by planting them here in this bed, but they did not seem to do well. Well, there's at least one left. A few. And here are some. So hopefully it'll have some time to grow out. We might get a few peppers from these plants. But I was hoping that they would produce quicker. But I guess better late than never. The weather's still going to be mild enough into next week, so I think they may have a chance to grow. What I'm amazed at is the fact that these impatiens are still here. You can see the wild asters throughout the beds, that purple. Back in that corner over there. And then of course, let's go back and visit the vegetable patch and just take a look at everything and just admire and enjoy walking through the garden on this rainy day. It's about to pour and probably be raining for a couple of days, so there's not going to be a lot of activity outside, but let us enjoy what we have and enjoy this moment. Over this side has been my other vegetable patch. And there are still some green tomatoes on the vine. I love the marigolds. But look at this, finally, a pepper. But there's still a lot of tomatoes. And hopefully they'll still have a chance to develop. Walking through the garden just brings me so much satisfaction. And even though things are coming to a close, I am still very excited about what is and what can be. And I'm thankful for you all, my garden community, for joining me here in my garden. You've been able to share these garden tours and the transitioning of the flowers. Well, you know I love my side border. I call that my urban and cottage garden. Well, come with me as we look at that and just admire the arborvitaes, how they've grown so tall and beautiful and just making such a statement at the side border there. It is about to rain. And it has been raining for the last couple of days off and on. And so everything is just a little bit more alive, which is great. So that we can enjoy the flowers and the color before everything goes dormant. I'm pleased with my mums. I just love the colors here and the textures. One thing I really like is the arborvitaes. They have grown up so tall over the years, and they offer stability and structure to the garden, adding a different type of structure or design, you know, with that tall cone shape. Next to the zebra grass, which is more free-flowing, and then even with the euonymus, that whole look. I have to say that this is my favorite side of the garden right now, with my neighbor's tree. It just seems to just come together really, really well. Very pretty. I like the fronds of the zebra grass against the dark color of the leaves of the tree. It's like a maple tree, a bronze maple tree. It's really, really gorgeous. my okra is developing here. I am not going to pull it yet. I want it to turn to seed so that I can then plant it out. So I'm going to just leave it here and let it develop. And there's another one over there as well. Now look at this zucchini plant. It's still providing little zucchinis. We'll see what happens if they grow up. That would be great. And are edible. And then of course the zinnias and my kale. I'm so amazed at these kale. Check this out. Now, I don't know if this is the best place for it to be, but I do like the design. And then, of course, my cosmos. I think I'm going to have another batch of cosmos coming in right here. Hopefully it won't be too cold before they die out, that I'll get the flowers. I'm hoping for it. Hoping that it will happen. My urban cottage garden. Check out the roses. That's a really good blend. The mums with the roses there. Very nice. I did plant the aster in the corner, and hopefully it'll come back next year. Isn't this nice right there? I love the design. I love the texture. That turned out really good. I think that this has been a success. This side border this year. I love it. Leave a comment down below. If you've begun your garden cleanup, leave a comment down below and share with us here at Catherine's Garden. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and see you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye. It's nice. In detail, let's look at the leaves on this tree. Isn't that beautiful? That's one of the things that I love about my garden, is because you can see all of the seasons unfold in the garden. And of course this is fall, so we get to see the beauty of the autumnal colors here on the leaves of the trees. And I have a lot of trees. Usually this whole tree is full of that color, but we had a day or two where the wind came through and blew the leaves off. And but I'm glad that some of the leaves are still here so that we can enjoy this color in the garden. Well, it is really starting to rain, so I'm going to leave you now. And there are people actively working in my city cottage garden. You can hear it in the distance that someone's doing some kind of work. So let us just be thankful. Just be thankful. Thank you so much for joining me here in Catherine's garden, and see you next time right here. Yes, I'm coming back, so I expect you to return too and be with me, and let's explore the garden together right here in Catherine's garden. Bye. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's garden. Bye.